everybody, Chris Lancet with Orion's Attic. We are here in historic Greenbelt today doing a cool house. Unfortunate circumstances as always, but this is going to be fun for us and hopefully good for you by the time we're done. How did we end up in a 1950s toy shack?
So my parents passed away last year, unfortunately. We are cleaning out their house. They have lived in this old Greenbelt home since 1959. We traveled the world as a family, and they, as you can see, have collected. My mom also collected dolls since she was a child. So we've got dolls in here, we've got toys, we've got travel mementos. If you want it, it's in this house. People have likened it to being in a museum.
It feels great that way. And what are you hoping that we're going to get done for you during the next day or two?
So one is peace of mind. You know, my family has great memories in this house, and we just don't have the skill set and the time to be able to move these things along to the people that might enjoy them. And so we're really hoping that they can just be moved along to the people that would love them as much as we have over the years.
And here's what we're going to do. We're going to come in this house with a bunch of folks. We're going to take our time. We're going to go through this toy museum, pack everything so carefully, get it to auction, get it to people who are going to love it. Then we're going to take some of your other stuff that you really can't part with. Why is it important for you to keep just the most important things? And how did you, unlike so many people we work with, decide just to keep a small amount instead of trying to keep it all?
That is the trick, Chris, right? So it is difficult to go through that much time and come up with the things you want to keep. But we did try to pare that down, and you were great that you can also take things to storage for us. So we didn't have to get a separate company to do that. And we've labeled everything. And so you guys are going to take those things to storage. And then we have the blessing of time to go through those later and either move them to our own homes or, you know, get them off to other family members as needed. So that's perfect for us.
Perfect. So enough babbling, time to get to work. Thanks, Lyran.
Thank you.
One of the best parts about this job is getting to be foster parents of cool stuff for a few hours at a time. I mean, we've been hanging in here with Bart Simpson and Homer Simpson and what's her face, the redhead. Just drew a blank on her name. Shirley Temple, Annie, one of those. Abraham Lincoln, Charlie Brown, You're a Good Man. Clowns that scare some people, but I love them. Cool stuff that we get to hang out and help get to a new house down the road. So this house in Greenbelt, the way they're built and the way that the owners collected such cool stuff, you never know what you're gonna find in these. We're working our way up. The guys are up in the attic. They're pulling out more vintage toys, cool antique trunks, all kinds of stuff. How's it going up there, Freddie? Good?
Good, a little warm.
Yep, they said great, little warm, but hey, I'm from Atlanta, so I don't really understand people talking about it being hot in Maryland because it doesn't get hot here. So much cool stuff coming in here. Even the antique book collection is just really cool. And I'm sure Shakespeare himself would have something to say about this house. Okay, so a lot of people think they're ready when we show up. Now that this stuff is starting to go out the door and you know you're not going to see some of it again, how are you doing?
It's a mixed bag, Chris. You know, it's hard to see a lifetime go out the door. It's also a sense of relief, though, too, how quickly everything can be packed up and we can move on. So that's helpful, too. But it is hard to say goodbye.
And for other people that are watching this and they're going to have to go through what you're going through, what's the first piece of advice you would give them about what they should be thinking about or what they should know when the time comes to say goodbye to their stuff?
You don't have to hold on to everything. So, you know, do you really need it? Do you really love it? Take a picture. I'd say, you know, that do you really need the thing itself, or is it just the memories? Maybe a picture can help. And, you know, really think about the space you have. I know going through all of this stuff, my parents packed a lot into a really small house over 65 years. And I don't want to think about that for when I'm ready to move or when I pass along, that my loved ones have to go through this as well. So thinking about, you know, if it's something you really love, keep it, but otherwise maybe take a picture so you have those memories and you don't need the physical thing.
Yep. And while we're packing up stuff to go to the auction house, we're packing up a truckload of things for you that's going to be distributed to your family for those keepsakes. So I hear the truck firing up, so I better go catch up to them. Off to that storage site we go to keep that until you're ready to get it, and then we'll come back and clear this out. So we'll check in with you one more time when this is all over. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Sometimes creepy is in the eye of the beholder. I mean, maybe once upon a time, these dolls were really cool. Hopefully we'll find somebody else that will love them. No problem on the farm animals. So even when somebody tells us, hey, be careful, you have to keep that attic door propped open with something under it, otherwise it'll fall and crack you in the skull. I think, oh yeah, we'll be perfectly careful, and I'll be the one that is working around that area so that if anybody gets hurt, it's me. But I've been doing this for 14 years, and I should be able to remember when somebody gives me a warning to pay attention. Instead, I kind of forget. I move the prop that we have up. That attic door swings down, pops me right in the skull, but no blood, no foul, just like playing basketball in college. Orion's attic, it's just another day at the office. Another one of the really satisfying parts of our job, and what we're advising people to do all the time, is if something is buried in a cabinet or a cupboard or the basement and you're not seeing it and enjoying it, let it go. So we're finding all kinds of stuff in this house that hasn't seen the light of day for years, if not decades. Look at this sweet little Barbie. She's ready to get out of this dark dungeon and head off and find somebody who really loves her, Ken or anybody else, so she can start her second life. And that's what we do at Orion's Attic. We break things out of junk jail and give them new lives. And as soon as I said that, here comes Ken. He's running after Barbie. Wait for me, wait for me. Now they can go live happily ever after. Thank you, Orion's Attic. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the clean out part of this. All the rooms are clean. We've got a truck full of stuff going to auction. Pretty much everything except for a little bit of trash. What do you think?
It's great. It's a relief. You know, it's also bittersweet because now the process is more towards completion. So that's always hard with an estate. But I'm feeling pretty good, and it's a relief not to have done all this and had it dragged on. It's definitely amazing to see a house that was full of stuff this morning to be completely emptied out. You guys did a great job.
I appreciate that.
It's really quick, efficient, and, you know, I'm looking forward to moving on with the process.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here. This was a fun project for us. We don't get too many fun projects. I always regret the circumstances in which we meet people, but I appreciate the opportunity to be of service, and we'll look forward to getting you that auction check.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Another successful day today in Greenbelt, Maryland. Check out Orion's Attic TV to see this whole job and how it came together. Go to orionsattic.com. And if you're going through some hard times, you've lost someone you love, and you need to get a house empty so you can sell it, we'd be honored to do the work.